Every morning I think, please stay in the league, in the first league, be successful, and please stay to your roots. That's the thing, I think.
My dream, I want to win the game in 1 month against Bavaria Munich, in Munich.
I hope that Pauli get bigger.
Stay in the first division and at one day win against the HSV.
I hope that they reach in the professional sector, reach their ambitious aims with keeping a little bit of honesty and reality and not losing too much their heart to the commercial side, and in view to the amateur sector, that it keeps strong growing and there might be a little better connection between the amateurs and the professionals, because the professionals are fucking up the amateurs tremendously.
My personal dream with this club, I think all my dreams came true since I'm here at this club, because when I came here the club was in the third league and I could never imagine to be in the first league now, so all the dreams came true.
You're probably right. I mean, this is, for want of a better word, this is work in progress. You can never say there's the ideal balance between the interests of the fans and the commercial interests of the club. This is a balance that has to be renegotiated all the time. And I think the crucial element of this is that you keep talking to each other. So, for instance, the executive board of the club meets on a very regular basis. The top management, the top executives of the club meet on a very regular basis with representatives of the fan organizations, the fan clubs, the Fanladen, Jolly Roger people. We do this every 2 months, so to be very close. And there are always issues, and there's never an ideal world. Yes, the fans will probably say the executive board, the management is going too far into the commercial side. But we are a first division club, and we have to respect the sort of conditions under which professional football is being played in Germany. There's no doubt about it. But we are still a very specific club in that we have a lot of compromises that go towards the fans. I give you a couple of examples. 7 to 8 minutes before kickoff, there's no advertising, because that's the space for the fans, you know, to create the atmosphere, to be in with the team, and to create that very special Millantor atmosphere. So there's no advertising. We don't have any mascot presenting the corners or presenting free kicks and stuff like that. So that degree of over-commercialization, which you get in other clubs, you will not find at St Pauli. And a very important point, at the behest, at the initiative of the fans, we decided not to commercialize the name of the stadium, which is a big thing in Germany. If you look at 18 first division clubs, probably 16 clubs will have given the naming rights away. We're not doing that. This is a rapport, again, between the fans and the executive committee to say this is going to be Millantor Stadium for eternity.
Well, yeah, that's always, you know, some kind of trade-off you have to make. Of course, playing in the first division especially is expensive, and everything is expensive there. So you really need to have money and need to make money. So you have to take some decisions that might not be, well, that prominent. So I don't mind. I could go with far less money and also playing whatever league. I wouldn't mind, but I think it's okay right now as it is.
Now, we are a company which has to pay to the club. We have a structure which the club itself gets the money from the merchandising. But on social affairs, I think you can't speak about any item. 10% of any item goes to anything. I think that we give money to the supporters office, fixed, and we also give a lot of free items to a lot of social affairs around the quarter of St Pauli, not the club.
The link is normally being non-established. A lot of companies in Germany and worldwide too are interested in being non-established, and therefore it's very interesting to cooperate with St Pauli.
This is an interesting aspect of the club's situation, how revenue, the balance sheet has developed in the last few years. If we look at it in a sort of 4-year time span, the club had a turnover, an accumulated turnover of some 6 million in the season 26-27. This year, with the promotion to Serie A, we will have a turnover, accumulated turnover of something like 30 million euros. So that's a factor 4 multiplied by 4 in terms of the commercial size of the business. That is quite a sizable development for FC St Pauli, and it needs to be handled very responsibly, still within the framework, within the conditions of the club being owned by the fans.
As we still play in the first division, the season is not over, but we calculate about 20 to 30% more than in the second division.
We're an official supporters project, so we are financed by the Deutsche Bundesliga, by the city of Hamburg and the community of Hamburg. So we get 1/3 of our money from the Deutsche Bundesliga, from DFL, and 2/3 of the city of Hamburg.
I think they made a good effort in having the club financially situated well.
We are financially independent, so we don't get any financial support, but we still feel part of the big St Pauli family, definitely, yeah.